Hey guys, my name is Amy Yoelin, and I'm here to talk to you about my CDZ. So I actually went on the more unbeaten path, and I chose to go to jail. Now, I really wanted to do this because I really wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to deliberately put myself in an uncomfortable position, and it definitely worked out. So I actually started thinking about jail when my instructor for sociology told me that she was a deputy at the Larimer County Jail. And in our interview, we talked and she gave me the lowdown on her job. But one particular thing stuck out to me. It was the fact that she constantly has to look behind her shoulder at work. And the reason is because inmates could be behind her and she couldn't know and they could attack her. So it was really, that to me was I originally didn't really think anything of it, but actually once we started our tour, I was doing that, halfway through our 5-hour tour, I was just, oh my God, who's behind me? So it gave me some security, and it was a really good mechanism to use while I was at the jail. Now, the tour itself, we saw everything. I met so many different people, basically everyone who makes the jail run, from the inmates to the people who plan programming, to the medical staff, to the clerical side of things, to the law side of things, everybody. So it was really, really interesting to get all these different perspectives. Now, for the jail itself, and I would probably put this under the outward investigation, it didn't really look like I thought it would. I kind of thought Orange is the New Black, the blocks that were open, wide, no privacy, and really when I got to the jail, it was not like that at all. First of all, it was like a maze. I could not figure out where I was for the longest time. It took me forever to know where I was. And so that was a little bit on the confusing side for it. Now, I didn't really expect the jail to be as digital as it was. You basically can Skype with anybody. Also, there's a digital commissary area where you can place your orders just on a computer. So I really didn't think that, oh my God, there would be so much technology, but there actually is, which was really, really interesting to me. And another thing is the way that the inmates were taking up the space. Traditionally, I guess it is noted that, women take a little bit less space as opposed to men, and this definitely is what I saw. The women's side, you were in your space and that was that, and the men, they kind of roamed around either in packs or by themselves, just depended. No one really lounged around on the men's side, unless we were in an area where people were coming off of drugs. Word investigation portion of this project, I would say the three key things that happened is that I could not stop smiling. I was so nervous. I did not know what to do with myself. I hid behind my instructor pretty much as men and women were surrounding me, and I just couldn't stop smiling. It was I still can't believe to this day that I was still smiling as much as I did. Another thing is that when I was surrounded by inmates, I tended to try to keep to myself, and I really tried not to make too much eye contact. I was thinking, oh my God, something's gonna happen if I make eye contact, which of course nothing did. But it definitely struck me as, ooh, I gotta keep my distance. I can't make too much eye contact. All of it. And speaking with the inmates, again, just totally blew my mind. It was not what I thought it would be at all. In fact, there was a woman I was talking with who I really enjoyed her company. I thought she was a really nice lady. And my instructor pulls me outside and says, Amy, that woman that you liked, she's in here for murder charges. So it was all really eye-opening, and the big key thing that I would take away from this project is that looks are really deceiving, and you really don't know who people are. You really don't. It just took me by surprise completely, and I actually didn't even know how to handle myself. But other than that, it was a great project. I learned a lot about myself. Inwardly, how I react, outwardly, what it was like.